How does Santa stay safe delivering presents during a pandemic? He uses hand sanitizer. I hope that at least made you groan. But, during this pandemic especially early on, we were worried about hand sanitizer and wiping down surfaces and social distancing. So much so that we probably were pretty isolated from people. We didn't give hugs like we usually did, or just saw people from a distance or over a screen. And that absence of physical touch messed with us. It wasn't natural and it wasn't human, and we longed for that human touch, someone we could give a hug to. And I bet that this experience of isolation helps us to better understand how the leper felt in our gospel today, who would have been ostracized from the community, far away from human touch or contact, and Jesus, who in our gospel goes and touches him in order to heal him. I think this experience of the pandemic hopefully can make us more aware, if we allow it to think about, have that experience of isolation, to identify with those who before the pandemic and today remain isolated. Perhaps those in who are homebound or care facilities who often don't have people to be there with them. And we know just from our own experience how physical touch can impact us. All a crying baby needs sometimes is to be held and comforted. Or a hand on the back can give comfort to someone who is crying. Or a hand held for someone who is sick or dying can give calm and peace. We know on a very human level how that physical contact can impact people immediately, not even needing to say anything, but that experience has a physiological effect on us. So why should we think that that's not divine? That when we do those things, it is God using us, our human bodies, as instruments of his grace and his love. Oftentimes as we have our nativity set out, it looks like all the people are socially distant. But really, if we think about what the nativity would have been like, people would have been all around Mary and Joseph and Jesus. They would have wanted to hold him and touch him. They would have crowded in on them. So maybe that's a great reminder for us of our own need for that human contact in these days, our need to draw close to Christ as we near the end of the Christmas season, but also an invitation to think about who is someone in your life who needs that physical touch, that human contact, that you can reach out to and be the touch of Christ to them.